Do you know what I realised the other day?
What?
You know the Bacardi vodka brand?
Do they make rum?
They might.
They do vodka as well.
Yeah, what? Wait.
I thought Bacardi was rum.
So who are the people that do the vodka? No, Bacardi, they do vodka as well.
Do they?
Anyway, their logo is a bat.
It is a bat.
I only just realised it's a bat.
Why is that?
What do you mean, why is it a bat? It's a little bat doing this, like...
Yeah. What do you mean you only realise it? Why is
Well,
that? Why is that notable?
Why is it a bat? Like most people
I don't
put, like,
know.
famous birds.
Why is Jägermeister have
grouse.
like a deer? A Christian deer? Why does it have that?
Christian deer?
Yeah, it's like it's a deer with like a like Christian cross
fair,
above
that
it.
is weird.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably some weird... Yeah.
Why is any logo anything?
I mean, usually it's related somehow. Maybe... Oh, where's Bacardi?
Maybe the guy who started Bacardi was actually Bruce Wayne.
I was thinking more vampire.
Either one would explain it. But have you actually washed that shirt since we started?
Oh!
It does kind of smell a bit.
Yeah, I was going to wash it.
No offense.
That's fine. It's fine that you brought it up. Because actually, I'm actually quite proud of it. Because there's actually this guy in Australia. I know. I'm going to explain. This news anchor in Australia, right? He wore the same suit for a whole year as a little experiment to see if people would notice.
Well, how's that an experiment?
Well, I'm going to show you why. Yeah, he had a main news anchor and a female news anchor, and the main news anchor always used to take the mick out of the female news anchor for her dress sense. So he was like, well, if I wear the same suit, see if he notices that. And he got to the point where it smelled. He was like, it smelled.
Well, he wore the same suit
So
for
he
a
changed
whole year.
He changed the shirt and tie, but the suit jacket and trousers were always the same. And he said the jacket began to smell a little bit, because, you know, it's Australia, isn't it? It's hot at the best times.
Yeah. Well, he's in Australia. He's wearing like a whole suit jacket.
Yeah, it's probably aircon, isn't it, to be fair. I think everywhere's aircon. But the point is, no one noticed.
Must be sweating
and then
out.
He was. And he finally came out and he said, well, you know why? I did it and no one noticed. Just to show that people always notice what a woman's wearing, but they won't notice a man. They'll just, they just judge me on my, sense of humour or my actual presenting skills. And I think there should be more equality for women. So when I smell, I take that as a compliment, Dave, because I'm raising awareness for equality, for women's rights. That's all for you.
How is that?
I'm going to change the...
How's that helping women's rights at all?
Well, because obviously.
So I don't see how that helps.
Because people don't notice. Wait,
it's just
it's the same.
You just need to clean.
It's the same way. When I had that moustache, I was raising money for men's health, whatever it was, colon cancer or something.
You were raising money for that.
I was.
How much money did you raise exactly?
Okay. To be fair, I didn't actually make any. I didn't raise them any money.
Right.
But
I
raised awareness.
You raised awareness.
I did. People saw my tash, just like they see my clothes being dirty.
Okay, so when they see your clothes being dirty, they think, oh hey, that guy is. Oh hey, we should do something about inequality in the workplace.
Exactly.
Because that guy has a smelly shirt and he looks like a bum.
I'm really glad you got it now, because I was a bit worried at first. I thought you were gonna like ride me for it, but you didn't. I'm glad you got there in the end. That actually reminds me, can you help me film my ice bucket challenge later? I'm trying to raise some money for JLS or whatever it is. Anyway, little kids even though they might run about in the heat for ages, they don't smell BO.
No.
So kids don't sweat.
But they don't smell, like you said, they don't smell bad.
Do kids sweat? I don't remember ever seeing a kid with
Although
sweat
to be
patches.
honest, I don't tend to go up to kids and sniff them.
No, neither do I.
So...
Don't try and make it.
No, I'm not saying you do. I'm saying you wouldn't know that they did smell because you wouldn't.
When you're around kids, like when you're with family members. Our little the European Space Agency managed to get a little walker lander thing on a meteorite somewhere.
On a comet?
Comet?
Was it? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure
it was a comet.
What the technical difference is between a comet and a meteorite. They might be the same thing.
Then I think they're slightly different.
A comet's made of ice or something.
Yeah, one of them is to do with ice.
Whereas meteorites maybe rocks.
Probably.
I'm making that up. So
no, he's not. That's what I remember from GCSE physics. So maybe
that's right. Maybe it isn't.
Who knows?
Anyway, who does know?
That guy.
Probably the European Space Agency.
Well, you'd hope they'd know.
It's not NASA. It's the first time anyone's landed on a comet.
Yeah. All the TV stations for all the European countries, all the countries have put money into this. They want to see this guy that's going to tell them what he's accomplished.
Yeah.
So he wore a nice suit,
one of the guys, he's a physicist.
Yeah.
Dr. Matt Taylor.
Respectable.
Yeah. He didn't wear a suit. No, he'd been wearing that for like a year. It was really sweaty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's raising awareness though.
He's not raising awareness.
He's raising money for women.
He wore a shirt that had actually been made for him by a friend of his.
Okay.
To be fair, that's why he wore it.
Okay.
The shirt that he was wearing had a lot of it has like pictures of women on. I'll put a picture up of it. There you go. Right. It has pictures of women in it who are I don't know wearing
not much
slightly revealing clothes.
And there's a lot of them by the look of this photo.
Yeah. In slightly sexy kind of poses, you know, it's a bit provocative, I guess.
It's not that bad though.
It's not that bad, no.
And
there's not a whole lot on display. It's just
and it just caused loads of hubbub about his shirt.
Yeah.
People got annoyed.
Yeah, basically online, like a lot of let's see, cat wants to come in, James.
I know, but I do want to break the story.
Hey.
Is he in the shot?
What a lad. We're going to put you in the thumbnail because you'll get us lots of views. Is on like Twitter and websites like Tumblr.
Oh yeah. Give us a Tumblr on Tumblr, by the way.
It's a shadowy place. You must never go there.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Quite a lot of people complained that it was demeaning to women having all these, having this shirt.
But the ironic thing was, according to this article, that all the women complaining about his shirt overshadowed the work his female colleagues had actually done. So instead of acknowledging the female colleagues' work, it's let's all look at this guy's shirt.
They made this huge fuss about the shirt, and it's ridiculous. It's not really that bad. I don't know why.
It's feminist for you.
Apparently, it's sexist. In fact, wait, that doesn't make sense. I'd say apparently it's sexist, but it's not. It's not apparently sexist. It's sexist, and it's apparently sexist.
I'm sorry, what?
Although now that I've said it's sexist, apparently it is sexist. That's confusing me.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Why are you saying sexist so many times? It's
whether you have the quotes or not.
Well, is it sex? Apparently it's sexist.
Well, it is now because I said it's sexist. Then you'd say apparently it's sexist. But before, no one said it was sexist. They said it's sexist. So I was saying apparently it's sexist when actually I meant to say apparently it's sexist.
I don't understand. Apparently the shirt was sexist.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently.
Just making a big deal out of nothing, I think. And you know what the great thing is?
No.
Boris Johnson commented on this.
Oh, of course he did. The scientist's subsequent apology for the shirt, obviously because after the outrage, it was like something from the show trials of Starling, or from the sobbing testimony of the enemies of Kim II's son, before they were taken away and shot. It was like a scene from Mao's Cultural Revolution when weeping intellectuals were forced to confess their crimes against the people. That's quote. All of that is a quote.
Boris Johnson.
Oh, I love him. Unfortunately, it's people getting offended for other people and not getting the right end of the stick.
It is, yeah.
If someone's offended and you want to take their side, so be it. But if something happens, you go, oh, you shouldn't do that because that's offensive to this type of people. But they haven't said
But you're
anything.
not that kind of person. You're like, yeah.
I mean, you could go,
That
I'm a
happens
woman,
so
I'm
often.
offended.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. But don't say, oh, that shows that women aren't welcome in the scientific
Yeah.
community. 'Cause you're like, well, have you been...
Does this
correlate with
stop
anything?
the progress of your career in the scientific community in any way? If it does, probably more so after they complained about it,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Probably.
If you just let it slide under the radar, then
You know.
no one would really give a shit at all.
Talking of poo,
Yeah.
by the way, there's actually work to actually power our electronic
Really?
gadgets on poo.
What?
I know. How crazy is that? Just pause.
Okay. There's a good segue.
It was a good segue.
But you're losing me now.
That's right. It's because we're going to edit, mate.
Right?
We're going to edit
Okay.
like you've never edited in your life, although you probably have.
Right, well I can't edit this bit.
Yes, you can. What do you mean you can't edit this bit?
But some events are just fixed in time and you can't edit them.
No, it's fine. When we're in the future, we'll control time better. I saw it in a film. Bacteria, Dave. Bacteria in human feces could be used to create some kind of biological battery, according to experts.
So when I go to the toilet, I can just like shit on my phone and that'll charge it up.
Feces could be used to power future generations of mobile phones. Scientists have said so. Apparently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool's that?
Awesome.
I'm not quite sure how it works. You buy the batteries, and the batteries are made using human feces, or if it's like you say, you can actually make your own batteries at home.
You can refuel them. You have to put in like a little urine sample, right?
I mean, if there's
fact,
feces in your
that
urine,
solves
you should probably go to the
It
doctor.
solves two problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Does it?
Yeah. You need somewhere to take a shit,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to charge your phone.
Fair.
Right. Shit in your phone. It solves two common human problems. That is going. If we can solve both those problems together, think how much society can develop. How much faster we can develop things.
I don't think.
Where we're not worrying about those things that often hold us back.
I don't think it.
They do. We spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
On those two things.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't actually be the phone you're shitting into. It would be. There'd be like a portable technology.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know. Look,
Well, you probably
there's a
go
photo.
into like a funnel and that goes down a wire or something, you know. But you know,
Yeah.
that's just a technicality, right? So
Well,
it
maybe
must
it's
be
the
like-
hormones in the
it must
sweat
be
that
something in the
smells.
sweat. That must be it.
Oh. Mum suffers up to 90 orgasms every hour because of rare sexual disorder.
They say that's a rare sexual disorder, but you know,
She's
the
just
women
getting it.
I've been with, it's pretty common as far as I know.
No way we're running out of chocolate. I'm sorry. There's no way we're running out of chocolate.
Apparently, the world is running out of chocolate.
Apparently the world's in a chocolate deficit. How? How does that work?
How does that make? What? So we're
Last year the
so
world-
we're eating more chocolate than we're producing.
The world ate 70,000 tonnes more cocoa than it produced. 70,000 more tonnes. Wait, how can you eat 70,000 tonnes more? Oh, as in like from
Not just one
previous
person,
years.
like the whole.
No,
No, more than it produced.
no, but you can't eat
So
more
the
than
amount-
you produce. Unless it's from last year. That's what I meant. It
Yeah.
wasn't like, here's the 70,000.
Okay, that's a good
yeah,
point.
Do you know what I mean?
You can't eat. You physically can't eat more than you produce.
But it must be like there's a stockpile
Yeah.
and the stuff you
That's,
produce.
no, that is what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Leading chocolate brands Mars Incorporated and Barry Callebaut. Who the hell's that? Everyone knows Mars.
What?
Who's Barry Callebaut? The hell's that?
I have no idea. It looks French. It's probably a
Yeah?
French thing.
Anyway,
There's seemingly
It's
no
interactive.
basis for this chart. They have. It's not like a line chart where it's like shown some from the past and then projected
No, it's
in
just
the
a bar
future. It's
graph.
like, okay, 2014, 2020, 2030.
and up to
And
2
let's just
million.
artificially make them
Yeah,
really
because
high.
they haven't got statistics. They're using the quote from Mars where they said, oh, it'll probably be about 1 million tonnes in 2020 and 2
Well, so
million in
they asked some guy from Mars, like,
Yeah.
how much do you reckon it'll be
We
in
can-
2030? I don't know, like a million, I don't know.
And then they put that in a bar graph to try
Yeah.
and make it look like. I mean, in the Ivory Coast in Ghana, where more than 70% of the world's cocoa is produced, just those two countries, that's crazy actually.
Yeah, that's
Dry,
good.
I mean, that's not that kind of explains it, I guess. Dry weather has ravaged cocoa plants, and global warming means that it's only going to get worse. Apparently, only going to get worse.
I actually eat chocolate from
according to that.
Peru, so I'm not a part of the problem.
There's a disease called frosty pod, and it's wiped between
Frosty
30 and 40% of the world's cocoa production.
Damn.
This is interstellar happening now, except it's chocolate, not wheat and corn. It's make much worse. Chocolate. Soon armies won't be able to function. We'll be looking for new planets. New planets where we can grow cocoa.
What's it got to do with tsunamis?
What? Cocoa farmers don't see much of the profit from selling their beans, so they're moving into more profitable crops, such as cocaine. Rubber, sorry. I misread that.
Is rubber a crop?
Wait,
I
what?
did not realise that was a crop.
Oh, wow! Apparently it is. That brings a whole new meaning to the term crops and rubbers. Crops and rubbers. Crops, rubbers.
That doesn't bring a new meaning to the existing phrase. It's like a shit pun on the phrase. Chocolate is getting pricier.
Apparently, well,
That is very true, right?
It is!
Think of Freddo's.
I mean, look at that bar graph!
Freddo's 10p
Oh,
ago.
they have never
only
been-
cost 10 years.
When were they 10p?
When I was a lad, when I was a boy, Freddo cost 10p. It did. You don't believe it now, but it's true. Now they cost like 20p or something.
That's ridic. Actually, no
Think how much
joke.
that's gone up.
No joke. I saw Freddo in a Marks and Sainsbury's. M&S. what it stands for. That way, it's not product placement. Yeah, Marks and Sainsbury's. Freddo. Guess how much it was? Go on, guess. It was close to your estimate.
25p.
Dead on.
Really? Is that how much they are now?
25p.
Oh, they print it on the packets as well. How do we fix this? Go to that part. How do we fix this?
Oh, it must be good. The sentence starts with
Mirror.
scientists, so you know this information's got to be good, yeah? What are scientists? Scientists are trying to save the world's chocolate by selectively breeding a new form of cacao. Now, have they said that wrong, or is that what they've called it? Is that meant to be cocoa, and the guy just got he's not very good with vowels?
I don't know. I think that's a different thing.
Well, it's designed to be disease-free, so it's basically genetically modified cocoa, hopefully. Sadly, it's difficult to selectively breed cacao like other plants because it takes so long to cultivate. A cacao seedling takes at least 2 years to produce fruit, and it's 10 years until they reveal traits worth perpetuity. Oh, bloody hell. That is bad. 2 years to produce fruit, and then that's 10 years until you can actually look at it and go, oh, yeah, now I can see now it's actually immune. So yeah, let's breed that one. I mean, that's...
Oh, but couldn't they selectively breed them to also produce it quicker?
Theoretically, yeah. But then if it takes 10 years for them to realise that, it's a long time. Because they're saying it takes 10 years to reveal any trait worth perpetuating.
Just do, like, you know, splice the genes and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yeah, just...
It's a good idea.
Make it tastier as well. Why not? That's the future, man.
So there you go. We've covered pretty much everything, apart from how Benedict Cumberbatch looks a lot like Bear Grylls, suffering from the precursor to anaphylactic shock.
That's true, he does.
Can you bring the photos up? Oh.
Oh, wait, hang on. We'll put one there.
Yeah.
There. Yeah?
Yeah.
Where do you want to put the other one?
Here.
Yeah? Okay.
How long do I have to hold this?
Okay, we've got it. Man marries 2 monkeys. What? A man gets married to 2 monkeys. How does it... What? We got to see that.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
It's too... Okay, the man doesn't actually get married to 2 monkeys. There are 2 monkeys that gets married, and the man is like the vicar for them. But the title just says "man marries 2 monkeys." What are you going to think from that?
It's just, no, but
What are you gonna think from
it's
that?
correct grammar.
It's like
It just shows.
it is.
It's kind of like an optical illusion with words. I actually really like Keira Knightley. I think she's nice.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, would bang. Yeah, can't argue with that.
You can't say that though, because that's sexist.
You're right.
No. You can't say that you'd bang her.
Oh right.
That's sexist.
Is it?
It's sexist to say that she's 10 out of 10 would bang.
What would you say? She's a very attractive lady.
No, it's sexist.
How? That's not sexist.
You're singling her out as a lady.
Right.
You're saying she's
Fair.
attractive because she's a lady.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
a man, and I'm attracted to fit. That is part
Oh, so
of
you're
our
only
evolutionary
so you're
trait.
only attracted to women now.
What do you mean
Is that
now?
what you're saying?
I've always only been attracted to women.
Well, that's really sexist. You're just saying just because they're women, you'd be attracted to them.
Well, yeah, but that makes sense. Like biologically, evolutionarily.
That's just not right.
But it is. What do you mean that's
You're
not right?
singling them out based
Right,
on
so
their sex.
let me get this right. So I'm homophobic because I'm not attracted to. I'm gay men. Is that correct? As
That
well?
sentence didn't make any sense.
Yeah, it did.
You're homophobic because you're gay men.
Are you partly deaf? Are you just? Or am I just not saying some of the words I think I'm saying? I'm gay men. 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 Gay men.
Actually,
Gay men.
actually,
Gay men. Gay men. Gay men.
actually,
Gay men.
actually.
My friend,
Gay
every
men.
hole's a goal.
Gay
Panties.
Ever bang on that? Gay men. Drink
My
it.
friend,
Gay
every
men.
hole's a goal.
Gay
Panties.
Ever bang on that? Gay men. Welcome to that.